Hey guys, Sonic Smashburger here, and my run of the GR Fest for this month is over. I'm pretty much done actually trying to play in this event. Not even because I'm not having fun with the format, but because I'm satisfied with where I am. Pretty much guaranteeing top 500 before maintenance hits. That's really good, considering I normally only settle for top 10k. So, as usual with Magnum Overlord, things have not changed compared to the previous one, except for one thing. Initially, I did 2 Light Sorcerers, 1 Earth Sorcerer. That has been swapped around to 1 Light and 2 Earth. This is purely a meta call. Void Velg is everywhere, and Requiem punishes you for having a Light monster face up on the field. Granted, Burst Ray Blaster doesn't care, but I'd rather more consistently not give Void Velg free ammunition, even though it does also make the Earth attribute for 7-0 Magician more consistent at the cost of only having 2 Light monsters for 7-0 Magician. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, things are exactly the same as you remember them from the last time I profiled this, not even like a couple weeks ago. So, before the maintenance hits, let's show the replays that I got from the second stage. Yes, we are actually doing second stage, not the first stage, because honestly, first stage I just wanted to get done and over with. That entire time, I ended up on a 15 win streak and only lost 7 times. 3 to Cyber Dragon, 2 to Void Velg, 1 to Galactica, and 1 to Draggy's Star. Now the second stage is a bit of a rough oddball with some of the stuff you'll see, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. This is kind of a 4-deck format, maybe 6 at most. Also, if you hear the heating fan, yeah, it's freezing in here.
This is one duel that I have
Even
to
with
win.
like
If you have a problem
heat going
with me,
through where I am right now,
forward.
Here
it's
we
still
go.
freezing, so I gotta keep the
Slide
heating fan
Joe's
on.
Will
Apologies if you
Belgian.
hear that.
Get ready for the rush.
Go rush!
I'm gonna speed up this duel. It's my turn.
So I am gonna provide commentary to at least keep things somewhat entertaining.
I'll set a
So,
monster. I'm gonna
my
set a
plan
monster.
here was to get Light
This
Sorcerer
duel's
off
only
the
getting
field
started.
as
My turn.
fast as possible.
Draw.
I cannot afford to let that thing stay on the field.
I summon a monster.
Because it's Void Velg,
Void
they have
Velg
access to
Cataphract.
way too much access to piercing.
Activates its effect. Void Velg Cataphract. Cataphract activates its effect.
Gets back the Requiem, that's gonna hurt, but
Scourge that. Make way for Void.
oh, trust me, we'll be seeing plenty more Void Velgs, I'm pretty sure. I think I got like, what, 2 more replays of that? A couple of Cyber Dragon, and, spoiler alert, 2 Fusion dealing with Harrians.
I summon.
Even
I'll
though
set.
one of them is on a character that has a perfectly fine
Void
skill
Velg
for their
Requiem.
own fusion
Attack.
monster. Yeah,
Void
fusions
Velg
are
Requiem.
way more in favor in the current format.
Gone. My monster attacks. I
And
end
fortunately,
my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. I
dude
draw.
gets wrong on the Requiem play. So, 7-0 gets to actually shine.
I summon from my hand. I activate my
Now I
spell.
opt to grab Ansler here because I want to guarantee that I break the board. Now, I misplay this, kinda. Or wait, no.
Seven's-Road Magician.
But yeah, I did misplay this. But so Earth would basically have the Kamikaze. Essentially, if I had set this up correctly, all 3 of these would have lived.
Seven's magic attack. Answer's the magical swordsman attack. This'll do.
But we have a Kamikaze situation, which is honestly fine in case I actually, need to summon something.
Pale Rider. I activate my spell card.
Universal Storm, and yeah, one other annoying thing is that a lot of Void Velgs are also playing Ghost Cyclone because they have nothing limit 3.
Activate my monsters.
Personally, I would like to see Elysium go to 3 and Star Transfer to 2,
I activate
both to
Void
take the
Velg
gate attack out of the deck and also to
Void Velg
take Ghost Cyclone out.
Play the
But
final
I'll talk about that if I ever actually do a banlist prediction for
I'm gonna speed up this
the
duel.
Rush format.
It's my turn. I draw. Gotta take a risk. I'll set a monster. I'm gonna set a card. Time to answer.
Now in this case, I just wanted to go for
With
damage.
that,
This
I end
too,
my
here
turn.
I go. I Burst Ray Blaster. Burst Ray Blaster activates its effect.
And this is going to hurt.
You're not gonna win that easily.
Tribute summon. I activate.
Star Transfer, go
Make
burn.
way for. I'll set a card. Requiem's effect draws. Requiem's effect draws battle. Be gone.
Let's not do that and say we did.
I'll use this
That
card I
ends my
set.
turn.
Here I go. I draw. Nothing will block my way. Not confusion.
So we're actually gonna maximum kind of early.
Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord.
This isn't a great idea, it's really not, but I do have a reason for it.
Magnum Overlord, take him down. I gotta be careful.
With a life points that low, unless they have a way to get through Magnum Overlord, they'll be forced on the defensive.
I activate my spell.
I have Pierce ready to go. Unfortunately,
Forgotten that I have
Talismanic
this
Seal
card.
Array.
I activate my spell.
Still hate that this card is as over-centralizing as it is, but nonetheless.
Void Belt, Hail Rider. I activate Void Belt. Let's battle. Void Belt.
So, this is going to hurt, but I see a clear path to win.
Even I have weaknesses. that
All I
to
need
work
is
on.
7-Sword Magician
I end my turn.
and another monster.
It's my turn. I draw. Mystic Dealer. I activate my spell card. Magical String. Mystic Dealer.
Now, I try to go for a Magnum piece so I can actually get things going. And it's at this moment after I play the Torn I realize, wait, I still have Pierce. And with Negate Attack gone, because I'm surprisingly really good at guessing where Negate Attack is. Pro tip, they tend to always place it
You should
on
have thought more
their
carefully.
left, your
I
right.
haven't forgotten that I have
Now,
this card.
Buffered Slime. I'm gonna
I activate
pause
my
right
trap.
here so you can realize what exactly the problem is. He has to draw 4 cards. Look how many cards are left in the deck.
There's nothing more exciting than
Battle
making a
isn't
huge
over.
comeback.
You will not stop me.
Yes, I will.
My
In fact,
turn.
you'll be stopped by your own
I
deck.
draw. This battle is over. Till we meet again.
Don't feel bad. No shame losing to the creator of the game.
Never thought you'd see me get a deck out when condition, did you? Yeah, I wasn't planning on that. That's just what happened. It was checkmate either way, though, thanks to Pierce. Anyway, where was I? No, seriously, where was I? Well, whatever it was.
Dueling the Prez is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, I was trying to go for the
Rush dueling against
negate
you
attack
is a
call.
challenge
Here's the
I
thing.
enjoy, you
When it comes to negate
Here
attack,
we
I
go.
know this
Let's
because
begin.
I've
Get
done
ready
this
for the
myself.
rush. Here I go.
Most of the time,
It's my turn.
a typical
I
rush
draw.
player will
I shall
not
set
suspect
the card.
your third
I'll set
set
a
card
monster.
is negate
I'll
attack
set a
slash buffered
monster.
slime.
This will work. I summon a monster. Okay, here I go.
But if you
I
know about
tribute
that,
summon a monster.
and you're actually smart with rush tools, which a lot of the top rush players are, Playmaker, you're doing great in that top 100 cup up, my guy. Shoutouts.
Okay. I summon a Torn of the Wind. I activate Torn of the Wind. We time to battle. Torn of the Windweaver attacks. This duel's only getting started.
Yeah, the smart players will know about that. They will call you out on that, so
I shall
if
set
you're
a card.
careless
Come
and you
forth.
don't expect that these guys are
I
good
summon
when
a
they actually
monster.
are,
Let's battle. Now then.
even though 90% of rush players are
You're
bad,
not gonna
honestly.
win that easily.
Here I go. I attack you directly. That
Nothing I
ends my
can't
turn.
handle. Here I go. I draw. Gotta take a rip. Nothing will stop. I activate my spell card. Magical. I'm gonna set a card. 7's from the time to back go.
So, I got
What are you
bluffed,
waiting for?
unfortunately.
I'll use this
But negate
card.
attack is off the table.
End my
It's
turn.
now
I believe I
my
still have
turn.
mine as well,
I
so
draw.
there's
I
that.
activate my monsters. This will work. I activate my monsters
Well,
effect.
that was weird.
Okay.
So, even
Here
weirder
I go.
is this guy was playing a weird mix of Light and Dark Galaxy.
Can't let that happen.
I'm ending my
I'm gonna speed up this I draw.
And with the field I had, if this went the exact way I planned it, this was game.
Nothing will stop my road to victory! Seven's Road Magician! Seven's Road Magician activates Seven's Road
Pair of
Magician
elemental
activates.
roads.
I set this card earlier for this moment. I
Steal Array,
activate
go
my
after the
spell
Star
card.
Trancer.
I'm gonna set a card. I'm gonna set time to this'll do.
And let's
Attack!
get that out of here.
End this. My monster attack.
The creator of
As long as I get it.
Yeah, if you can't tell, a good amount of Rush players are just straight up bad. So, one thing I'm gonna state, since we are, I believe, dealing with 7's Paladin, is this is kind of a 4-deck format. Basically, Cyber Dragon, Materian, Omega Psychic, and Void Valve. All
You
pretty
look
much
like you're
interchangeable
ready
with
for
each
the
other.
rush. Every time we duel, we're loading the road to freedom. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready for the rush. I'm gonna speed up this duel. It's my turn. I draw. There's always a chance.
Dragius Star
to
is like probably among those as well at this
I
point.
set a monster. I'll set a monster. I set a card. This duel's only getting started. I end my turn. Here I go. It's my turn.
And it
I
goes
draw.
into a bit of a
Seven's
balancing
Road
issue
Sorcerer.
I noticed with this format during the GR Fest, and the GR Fest genuinely did bring this out. Even though I think for the most part this format is actually really good. One of the best formats we've had in Duel Links in general, although it took until Rush Duel thing for this to happen.
I
Which
end
is
my
really
turn.
weird.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw. Gotta take a risk to get the rewards. I set a card. I set a card. Nothing will stop.
And so we're just setting those as a bluff, and also we're just scouting the gate attack. Because you kind of want to know, you have to know when to try and take a risk with your back row removal, or save it to scout
Seven's
on
Road
any
Magician
potential
activates his
interactions.
effect. Elemental Round. Okay.
It's a skill that comes with
Seven's Road
practice.
Magician, attack. Seven. You got this. Duel's only getting started. I'm gonna. I end. It's my turn. I draw. Mystic Dealer.
The funny Mystic Dealer.
Activates
Here we
his
go.
effect. Inherit the Seven. Lead the way. I activate Seven's Road. Nothing will stop.
And the funny, still honestly kind of broken SL, but compared to everything else running around right now, it's fine.
I'll set a monster. There's always a chance to come back in a rush duel. Okay, let's battle. This'll do. Attack! Ugh. You got me. Seven's Road Witch, go! Seven's Slinger! Ugh. With that, I end my turn.
But yeah, no,
I'm
this
gonna
format,
speed up
it's
this
mostly
duel.
really good.
It's
It just
my
has
turn.
one
I
glaring
draw.
issue that I noticed during the GR Fest, and I'll get more into that later. For now, let's just have Magnum Overlord make whatever lead I, lost not matter.
Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord! I activate Magnum Overlord's effect. Magnum Overlord is Skyrock. I set this card earlier for this moment. I activate.
Was it necessary? No, but it was a for good
No
measure
shame
move.
losing to the creator of the game.
Realistically, all I actually had to do was hit the 7's Road Witch. So, yeah. Now, I thought I was gonna have that one weirdo deciding to play Dian Keto in the GR Fest. Because, I see Dian Keto in the weirdest
The more you
situations.
rush duel, the more
Archive
you'll
skill.
love it,
And
meaning
you pretty much, 99% of the time, know that that's Cyber Dragon.
I'm gonna win.
Here we go.
And
Here I
I
go.
did see,
Ready for
like,
the rush.
rush heroes, like I call them, it's more like rising heroes, with Flaming Man as their boss monster. I did see that a couple of times, but 99% of the time when you see an archive skill, it's Cyber Dragon. I'd still argue Cyber Dragon is the best deck in the format. I'm not so sure on that. It's arguable. It's between that, Materian, like I said, Omega Psychic, and Void Milk. If we're going by top cut, it's Omega Psychic, contest. Considering the amount of Omega Psychics in the top cut is insane.
Summon a monster! Summon a monster! From my hand, I activate a spell card!
So I'm thinking Twin. No, this dude just goes straight up Cyber and Dragon for no reason. You pretty much never want to actually summon Cyber End most of the time, unless you are going for game of piercing damage.
I bring nothing but the best! I summon a monster! Ready for battle? Party on! My monster attacks! Party on! My monster attacks! That ends my turn!
I'm gonna speed up this duel. It's my turn. I draw. Mystic Dealer. Mystic Dealer activates his effect. Answer the
And in classic, having to deal with Cyber Dragon fashion.
Nothing will stop my
7-drop Magician barely gets enough attributes in Graveyard to deal with Cyber End.
I'm still game!
That is going to severely weaken the end board.
What's your
This
damage?
duel's only getting started.
Now, if you're wondering why I took back the sword piece of Magnum Overlord, I know my luck.
I special summon a monster! I bring nothing but the best! A monster's effect active! I bring nothing but the best! Ready for...
And here comes Cyber Twin, speaking of which. This is why Twin is just better. With 2 Proto Cyber Dragons, you keep your regular Sidra on the field,
Summon a monster!
and you get a 2800 beat stick that can attack twice, all the time.
Go!
So bonk, bonk, we still live.
In a rush duel, I draw.
I end my turn!
I'm gonna set a card.
And like I said, I know my luck.
Sadness. Maximum Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord. I activate Magnum Overlord's effect. Magnum Overlord is stunned. Okay, I'm on the road to glory.
The card
This is it, Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord.
I activate
Maximum
Trip
Burst
card.
Road. Huh? What's that?
Yeah, about that, first of all, who plays Widespread Ruin anymore unless you literally don't have room for negate attack? Second of all,
Days when I was shining
that's not gonna
like a
work
disco
anyway.
ball are over.
I invented rush duels because, well, it's fun.
Like, if you have negate attack, there is no point to Widespread Ruin. If you have access to that, why would you not? Anyhow, I'm pretty sure this is the next one up. I was a little confused for a second, but I'm forgetting if this is Dragia Star or another Cyber Dragon. If it's Dragia Star, we're in trouble.
Rush dueling against Luke is always a blast. Yuga, I gotta
Honestly,
defeat
to
you
me,
if I wanna be
I'd
the
probably
king
put
of duels.
Dragia Star
Here we
above
go.
Galactica.
Here I
As
go.
good as
Get
Galactica
ready
is
for
at
the
doing what it
rush.
does,
Here I
that's
go.
also kind of all
It's
it's
my
good
turn.
at.
I draw. Gotta take a risk to get the rewards. I'll set a monster. I set a card. I set a card. This duel's only getting
Here
started.
goes.
I end
So,
my turn.
when you're going
I
up against
draw.
one of the big decks,
Drago Rise!
generally your best course of action is to play
Activate
defense.
Dragon's Inferno to burn your card, Phoenix Dragon! 7-star. Rise into the light!
Bunga Strike, Bunga Dragius, but at least you're using the based Overrush art.
Double! Get ready, Dragius! Attack! Inferno of infinite time
Here I
ending my
go.
turn!
I draw. There's always a... Nothing will stop my road to victory! I activate my spell card, Magical Mystic Dealer! Mystic Dealer activates his 7th Rogue Magician activates from my hand. I activate my spell card. Light Sorcerer! Okay, 7th Rogue Magician, attack! Light Sorcerer, attack! Now!
Keep it
Attack you directly! I'll end this
You
duel
should
on
have
my
finished
next
me.
turn!
I draw.
I end my turn!
I set him. I'm setting up.
Well, the triple set, and he's on the defensive.
Don't forget, I have power.
Mystic Dealer activates his effect. A wall. A map. Nothing will stop. I'm good to go. I set a card. Time to
Now, I misplay here. I really should have just
attack. I'm on the road to glory.
threatened for game with an elemental road, but I wanted to get greedy.
What's that? I'll end this duel on my
Time
next
to
turn.
counterattack.
I end my
turn. Sylphidra, the dragon. I activate
And
dragon
there
Sylphidra.
goes my negate attack.
Rise in.
Bunga Strike, Bunga Dragius, number 2.
I'm setting a card. I activate Let's back Dragius. Attack!
But as you can tell, this guy is bad and is carried by his double attacking Bunga Bunga Beatstick.
I can't
end
let
my
up.
turn.
I draw. Gotta take a risk to get.
And can you tell I don't care, because maximums go
Not
burr.
confusion, pain, or sadness. Supreme. Okay, let's battle. I'm on the road to
Then
glory.
I'll play this.
My
Card
mom
restoration,
my
like
set
a
card.
typical,
I activate a trap.
just carried Bunga Bunga Beatstick. And even the full 1000 wouldn't have been enough.
You want to be the king of duels too? Well, that's cool.
Keep dueling.
Yeah, get out of here, Luke. Just saying. Oh wait, what am I saying? He's back again! I would quote the meme, but I don't see a reason to. So, here we go.
Rush dueling against Luke is always a blast.
Yuga, I gotta.
Here we
Get ready for the rush.
I gotta take a.
So the opening draw gives me the perfect chance to set up for another Magnum piece.
I'm gonna end this quick. I
end
draw.
my
I'm
Here I
ending
go.
my turn.
I draw.
And this is what we're doing, huh?
I activate Tornado.
Now, I threw here, in hindsight, I really should have just attributed both the Light Sorcerer and the Torna, because I had Valkyria ready to go. Why did I do that? I don't know.
Anything is possible. Nothing will.
Because I'd have been able to push for game right there. Unfortunately, the second attribute, the extra attribute came up way a little bit too late. So I threw here.
I'll end
You should
this
have
duel on
finished
my
me.
next turn.
The
I
king of.
end my turn.
I set a monster. Rise.
Another Dragius, you know how this goes.
Activate my spell card. The power up.
But he is out of dragons.
I get Dragius. Attack Inferno again. I
This
end my
duel's
turn.
really heating. I draw.
Don't forget, I
Here I
have
come.
powers beyond
I
those of
summon a
mortals.
Nothing will block my way. Supreme. I set a card. Time to battle. Time to end this.
Nuh-uh.
Magnum, I gotta be careful.
You should have
because you
finished
can
me.
always turn the
king.
tables. I end my.
I get it.
He scoops there. I'm not sure if that's because, you know, he just didn't get what he
That's why
needed,
you're
but
my bro.
he could have just went on the defensive, or was he scared of me having a another Torna? I don't know. These next two replays, the last two in fact, are going to show exactly what I mean about the issue with this format. Get ready for a double dose of Materian. And you're gonna realize really quickly why I don't like this
Let's make the
matchup.
most out of this rush duel. This is the beginning of the
Now,
end. for
I want to
rush
make this
duels.
clear.
Here we go.
The concept of
Let's begin.
Materian, I
Get ready for
absolutely
rush.
love.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw.
There's a problem.
I'm loading my road to
And you're gonna learn
victory.
real quickly just from watching how I handle this.
I set a monster. I'll set a monster. I set a card. With that, I end my turn. Ready for some fun? I draw. Come to my stage. I'll sword dancer.
If you're wondering why I said it's Materian despite there being a Cyber Dragon on the field,
I believe I
Here I
figured
go.
out your
it's
strategy.
Fusion Deal.
I end my turn. Gotta take a risk. I set a card. I activate my spell card. Pierce.
Now if you're wondering why I wasted the Pierce there, I needed to get everything out of my hand. I know how the Materian matchup works.
This duel's only getting started. It's my turn. I draw. End my turn.
The faster I reach the maximum, the better.
I set a card.
The DL skills just
Here comes the best. When fate unites
need
with
to get
destiny,
changed.
new life is might and mayhem combined. The cyborg type, Materian Assuristar. I activate Materian Assuristar. I activate my spell card. Monster Reincarnation. Imaginary Reactor. I activate Imaginary Reactor's effect. I set a card. Sword Dancer. Now let's get off my stage. Now then. Nothing I can't get off my You got me.
Well, either way, you put yourself in Magnum range.
I draw. I end my turn. I'm gonna set a card. There's always. Okay. I summon Answer the. I activate.
Now,
my
I
spell
personally
card.
think the best course of
Magical
action is just to
Tree.
get rid of
I
whatever
activate
those two
my
cards
spell
are.
card. Nothing
And
will stop my road to victory.
good thing I went on the offensive there, because
Seventh
those
Road
were type
Magician
change beams.
activates
That would have
your
been a
time
cheese
to
kill.
battle. Answer the magical Seventh Road Magician. Attack! This duel's only getting started. I draw. I end my
So,
Plesiosaurus.
type change beam. What I suspect would be Rush Duel's first banned card.
tribute summon a
What they use this
monster.
for is reveal Sword Dancer, turn all your monsters on your field into warriors, make a Sure Star, and gain all those attack points and kill you in one move because you decided to attack.
You're not gonna win that easily. I believe I figured out your strategy. I draw. I end my turn. There's always a. I'll set a
So,
monster. I set a
straight up,
monster. I set
the
a
best
card.
way
Okay,
to combat
this'll
Materian
do.
is to rarely, if ever, interact.
This duel's only getting started.
It's a game of chicken.
I end my turn.
Hope that one of them slips up first
From
and
my
punish them.
hand, here's the star of my show, Imaginary Actor. I activate my spell when fate unites with death. New might and mayhem combined. I activate Materian Assurance. I'll set Assure Star attack. I'm the puppet master, so I'm always in control. Torn of the Wind! I activate Torn of the Wind from my hand. I activate my spell card.
So if you can't tell, I'm going in at this
Possible in a
point.
rush duel.
Because I know I have the attributes I need.
Seventh Road Magician. Okay, let's battle. I'm on the road to glory. Seventh Road Magician. This is sorry.
Yeah, it really does feel like you're hardly ever trying to interact with Materian. Because if you try, you're gonna get punished for it, and you're probably not gonna live. Because since the Materian fusions are level 9, Buffered Slime won't work, your only way out is Negate Attack, but they can just sometimes know that.
Ready? Sure. Here we go.
Now, if you're thinking this final replay is Omega Psychics, as I mentioned, it's Materian, because
it's my
Fusion
turn.
Deal.
I draw. There's always a chance to come back in a rush duel. I'll set a monster. monster! I set a card! I set a card! This duel's only getting
you
started!
out from the I draw.
I end my turn!
I have
Here I
plenty
go.
of surprises in store for
draw.
later.
Mystic Dealer! I activate my spell card! Mystic Dealer activates his... Gotta take a rip... Nothing will... I set a card! Seven's Rogue Magician, time to battle! Now! I attack with Mystic Dealer, attack! Seven's Rogue Magician, attack! With that, I end my turn!
From the I draw. I'll play
If
this.
you're wondering, I was not chancing Music Princess's Recital.
I activate my spell card. I'll play this.
Why are you playing Metarian? Oh wait, it wasn't Fusion Duel, it was Lightstar Sign, but that's still annoying.
This spell card, everything. I'll play this. I'll fusion summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. Join me. I summon battle. All right.
This card will do!
I have
Let's just
questions
get that out of
for
here,
you.
please.
I activate my spell card! Magical Mystic Dealer activates his effect! Nothing will block my way! Not confusion, pain, or sadness!
I could have just ended it, but I wanted the style.
Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord!
So, leave it to the good old Magnum Overlord.
I expect nothing less from the creator of Rush Duels.
Don't feel bad. No shame losing to the creator of the game.
So that was 7's Magnum Overlord in the second stage. And just proof of concept, checking my current ranking, 323, I am definitely guaranteed the top 500 at this point. We only got about an hour and a half until maintenance, a little less than that actually. So, remember what I said about how there was a balance issue with this format, even though it's like the only issue I have with this format currently? It feels like the big four, maybe five if you count Dragia Star, do not give most decks room to breathe and think, because they're just getting overwhelmed constantly. Whether by means of too much access to piercing, why are you allowed to play Ancient Gear Golem, or just randomly being able to OTK because Star Restart is not limit 1 for some reason. And just in general, it makes it to where your best bet in terms of dealing with these is not interacting at all. In the case of Magnum Overlord, Void Valk especially is just a terrible matchup because you just don't get enough time to get your Magnum pieces, or you just get them at the wrong time. So, yeah, the fact is, your best bet in a lot of matchups in this format, at least among the big decks, is to not interact, try and get to your win condition, and hope you can get there before they can get to you. It is a very difficult format outside of those big five. Now, I will state this. Most decks in this format are really solid at what they do. A lot of them are just really, really good at what they do. The reason I still have my own personal gripe is because at the end of the day, when you are running into one of the big five, well, four more like, you kind of have to play very passive, very defensive, and then just live in fear of one attempt at interacting, meaning you're going down in one turn from full 6k life points. It's a bit overbearing, and I think that part of the format needs to change, but the rest is really good. It is probably one of the single most diverse formats we've ever seen for Rush. and I hope it continues to get better. It's consistently tried to get better, minus, you know, them adding Cyber Dragon with Ancient Gear Golem, or freaking Batarian with Type Change Beam. Maybe I'll do a ban list prediction in a moment once, you know, I'm done recording this video. But other than that, that's about it. Honestly, I had fun going into this GR Fest. Let's just hope the next one is even better. If anything's better than the previous couple of Speed Duel formats. Well, up until this ban list anyway. Hui. But that's all I gotta say. So until the next video, which will probably be very soon, right after I'm done recording this one. Later, guys.